Welcome back, programming students. In this class's video, we're going to talk about methods, and in particular, I'm going to talk about a mutator method or two. And so mutators are methods that change information in our team. They allow us to update things. So, for example, the purpose in this case might be that one of our teams might change their mascot or their name, as Elon did. We used to be the Fighting Christians. We are now the Phoenix. So as of now in our class, once we create a team, we could update wins and losses and track them for years and years and years. But if they change their mascot, we have no way to actually change that. Right now, our Elon team has no way to change from the Fighting Christians to the Phoenix. So we need that functionality here. So we're going to create a mutator, commonly known as a setter, and I think you'll see why as we go through here. To change the name of our mascot or to change the name of our team name. So when we want to create a method in general, we're going to start with public because usually we're going to want people to access our methods. This will actually not always be the case, but for the most part it is, and certainly for the first few weeks here. So we're going to start with public. The next thing you type is what we're returning, what information we are giving back. So if I try to call this method to change our mascot name, what information do I need back? Well, as is the case with most mutators, we don't need anything back. Our goal here is just to change information about our team. So there's no information that we need to get back. Maybe if it was successful or not, but that's not something we're worried about right now. So we're going to put void. Void means we are returning nothing from this method. We then write our method name. So I'm going to call this set mascot. You may notice the word set here, and this is probably why this is called a setter, is that logically using the word set makes sense because you are setting a value. And so setters. We have a lot of setters. They're mutators. They change information about our team. And so we're going to set our mascot. And in order to set it, we do need input, right? So when I call the method in our tester class, I'm going to need to tell it what is the new mascot name. So that information needs to be read in. So we're going to have a string new mascot. And the only thing that this method has to do is update the name we've stored for our team, our mascot name. So we're going to do name equals new mascot. So we're just updating our member variable. And remember, these variables are actually for each object the key information, the information that's stored about that object. So these are the real values that save and maintain information. So we're updating that name with the new name that's going to be passed in. So what does this translate to in our tester class? Well, we would write elon.setMascot. And one nice feature about Eclipse is as long as you have saved your code regularly, the pop-up here will show you the method I wrote, or show you the method you wrote. So I created this method setMascot, saying that we're taking in a string new mascot, and you'll see that pop up. Eclipse can read that you've created a method and provide it to you as a pop-up over here. So we're going to set mascot to Phoenix. And so now we can run our code. That will save it all for us. Right now, nothing prints out because even though I've changed my name to the Phoenix, or I should say nothing new prints out. Our old print statements are still printing, but there's no new print statement, so nothing happens here. The old ones still show Elon Fighting Christians, Clemson Tigers. Now, we've tried to change the name, the mascot of Elon to the Elon Phoenix, but we have no proof that it worked because we have no printouts here. So I'm going to go ahead and actually, for the sake of time, go up and copy Elon, printing out Elon.toString, and now we'll run again. And now we can see, when we look at our printout, that we've changed, our location is still Elon, the name is Phoenix, games are 0, wins are 0. So we have successfully change the mascot of Elon from the Fightin' Christians to the Phoenix. We've taken this Phoenix string we put in, it has been passed down and saved into the string new mascot, that is the parameter of our method, and then we have saved that value, again Phoenix because it's being passed along here, into the field or the actual member variable, the value that actually defines our class and is printed out in our toString method. We have updated that to Phoenix as well. So when we print it, we get Phoenix. So that's kind of our first view of a mutator. If you understood how variables are passed along in your constructor, this should follow the same pattern. This is just kind of almost a simpler version of our constructor. It's a kind of our constructor that only changes one value. The difference is when you call the method, the constructor is called when you create a new team. The methods that we create are called after you've created a team. So once you've created a team, you can call the set mascot method, pass in a new mascot, and voila, we have a new mascot. So that's our first introduction to Mutator. We're going to continue working with more methods and kind of hopefully get you more and more comfortable with how these work as we complete our class here. So I'll see you in the next video.